Only passengers with a valid boarding pass for this train are allowed to board.
Whether you are about to move to Canada, you've already lived in Canada for a while, or you just got here recently, I am sharing these mistakes with you these mistakes that I made when I moved to Canada, and I am going to share this info with you while I wait for the train, which is, by the way, 2 hours delayed. And I am sharing these mistakes with you so you don't have to make them, or so you also feel inspired maybe and share the ones that could be useful for us in the comments. Didn't save money. And that's a really, really big mistake, because when you move to Canada, everything is expensive in the way that is not as cheap as it was in your home country. I mean, this is not your home country, but you know what I mean, right? Like, you have to save money because you don't know how much things actually cost, and it's better to just keep it in your bank and start like a savings account and start like doing investments and stuff like that's going to assure you that you're gonna have a better future, as opposed to spending it on things that, you know, like you kiss that money goodbye and that's it. So start saving money from the moment you start making money. I didn't start working on building my record, like my credit record, and that's one very important thing you need to do when you move here. Go to a bank, get a credit card, talk to the people, explain your situation, and start working on your credit. That's the best way to do it if you're going to be in Canada for the long term, because if you are going to buy a car, you need to get a credit. If you're going to buy a house, then you need to have a credit, like, you know, like a credit record, a score or something. So you do need to start working on your credit, building your credit, get a credit card, go to a bank and talk to them. I didn't do that, and I should have. From the moment I got here, I should have done that. The train is coming. I can hear it. I didn't bring my driver's license from Colombia.
Frío, tampoco calor, pero... La licencia. Me salió la licencia. What? Yes. That's why we have so many accidents on the road and so much road rage.
So when I got here and I started working to get my driver's license, they asked, "Did you bring yours?" And I was like, no, because I read online that I wouldn't need it because Canada doesn't accept that license. And they said, "Oh, that's too bad. You should have brought it." Even though online I read that I didn't need to bring my driver's license from my home country because it wouldn't be accepted here. So if you can, just bring a valid driver's license, one that's not expired, and start from there, because or else you're gonna have to start from like the beginner's driver's license, and that's a bummer. I forgot to check my mirrors again. What did I do?
I went too fast a couple times.
I went too fast a couple times. You know what? I refuse to believe that all the people I know have actually passed this test, because I've seen so many people driving that I wonder, how did you have a driver's license? But anyway, I thought that making friends was going to be super easy, and it turned out quite the opposite. So you cannot expect to make friends as soon as you land here, just because Canada is this multicultural place. You have to still, like, depending on how old you are when you get here, those challenges also apply, right? Like if you move here after 30 and you're not 20 anymore, you're not going partying, you're not going to a bar where you actually meet people, and you're not going to campus, you're not going to school, right? If you don't have kids, right? People who have kids get to know each other through their kids and stuff like that. So those challenges also apply for people who move here. And making friends is not as easy if you live in a small community, or if you are working with people who have never really left the country. Like, there's just a whole bunch of sorry, I didn't mean for that to sound bad. I mean, like, sometimes people are really exposed to the world and they're more welcoming to other cultures than other people, you know? Like, it's not like I wouldn't really say that had trouble making friends. I mean, like long-term friends, right? I mean, like friends that I can actually, you know, ask a favor to, or people who can count on me, or I can count on them, that kind of stuff. Like I'm not talking about like how friendly people are, because people are super friendly here, but I mean like making true friends, it takes time. And it takes time, I think, anywhere in the world. So please lower your expectations when it comes to making friends, so that you're not disappointed. It's not you. It's just part of the process. It happens. It happens to all of us, Canadian or not. And those are my mistakes that I wanted to share with you today. They're probably not all of them, but I guess like the most, I don't know, like the biggest, I guess. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, or if there are any mistakes that you would like to share, leave them as well. Okay, I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao. Nos vemos. Oh, you're wondering where I'm going? I don't know. You'll have to find out later. Stay tuned.